highest level of the luxury motor coach industry, there is an exclusive motorcycle club that travels around the country to the coolest motor coach resorts. They're known for throwing the coolest parties and riding some of the most beautiful terrain in the United States. Today we're hanging out at the Road Hogs Rally here at River Landing's Motor Coach Enclave in LaBelle, Florida. And there are a lot of high dollar motorcycles and buses in the resort right now. Today I want to take a few moments to interview some of the Road Hogs members and ask them about this elite motorcycle club that a lot of people have never heard of before. We found the president of the Road Hogs, Rick Smith, here at River Landings. How you doing today, sir?
Good, brother. How are you doing, Andrew?
Excellent, thank you. And always an honor to be able to see behind the scenes of what's going on with everything you have going on here at River Landings. But this Road Hogs rally, the energy here is real. Looks like you guys are having a good time here. What's all going on this week?
You know, man, we've had a ball this week. We come together and do these events twice a year, and this year River Landings hosted the event. We've had music, entertainment, comedians, great food, great riding, great camaraderie between all of us here, and we've just had an awesome time.
What are the requirements to be a member of Road Hogs?
Sure, the requirements to be a member of Road Hogs is number one, a luxury motor coach, and you have to be a good rider to be a part of it. And usually what we ask is that you come, you hang out with us through a couple of meetings or a couple of venues that we have, and then if you like the club and we like you and it's a good fit, you know, because that's what makes it work, then we vote you in as a member.
So people have to get voted in. You can't just cut the check and become a member.
Yeah, no, you've got to be voted in. And the reason is because, you know, we ride a couple hundred miles a day, 200 to 250 miles a day, and we want to make sure that anybody that's in the club has the stamina, you know, to be able to do that. And at the same time, we want to make sure that they're enjoying themselves as much as we're enjoying them. So it's a good mix, you know.
Well, and I know you guys don't just ride hard, you guys play hard too. You've got a lot of events happening here. I heard there was a comedian last night. What are some of the other events happening here at River Landings at the rally this week?
We had brought in a band out of Michigan on the first night, a local band on the second night. Last night we had the comedian, and tonight is our kickback, the end of the rally night. And so we've had a great week of riding.
Now, how long has the Road Hogs Motorcycle Club been in existence, and how did it come into existence?
I don't have the specific dates, but I believe it was back in the early 2000s that the Road Hogs group was part of another group, and they just kind of split ways, and they had different focuses, different ideas, and different thoughts on it. So the Road Hogs kind of split off, and we kind of are doing our own thing almost, if you will, and doing some exciting things along the way. So the history of the club has been a strictly a motorcycle club, and now we're starting, you know, if you don't change with the times, I always say this, if you're not ahead, you're behind. So we've changed some of the rules in the club to allow these vendor halls to come in now. There's trikes that are in now. It gives people an opportunity to be with us, you know, and as we go through the aging process, a lot of us have become really close friends, and if we get to a point where we just can't ride on the two wheels, we don't want to lose that friendship. We want to still have them in the club, so we find alternate ways for that.
And I know you're heavily involved in the Prevost community. I see a lot of Prevosts. Almost every coach in here is a Prevost. Now, is that a requirement to be in the Road Hogs rally?
No, any Class A motor coach is welcome. There are a lot here now. What we try and do is some of our sponsors, when you're at an event, will also have service. So a lot of guys here that have the Prevost right now, Prevost is here doing some service work on them. Liberty Coach is here doing some service work on it. Some of our other sponsors weren't able to be here, but Millennium Coach, Harley Davidson, Emerald, they were here earlier, but they had to leave. I want to put a plug in there also for other sponsor, Bentley's Campground up in Maine, and then River Landings is also a sponsor.
And to become a member of Road Hogs, what's the first steps that someone should take if they want to become a member to join the group?
So what I would do is go onto our website, roadhogsmc.com, and on there you'll find the rally attendee list, and just fill out your information, and then I'll make sent to our club administrator and to me, and then we'll reach out to you. Our next event is going to be in Angel Fire, New Mexico in September 20 28th to October 3. And then if it works out, we're going to catch the Balloon Fiesta while we're out there. So it's going to be a good one.
Oh, out in Albuquerque.
Out in Albuquerque.
Oh, very cool. And I know you've traveled all over. I know you put a lot of miles on your Prevost last year, going up to Canada to the 100th anniversary. Is there any favorite destinations that you've had? I know River Landings is a favorite for all of us here, but any other favorite destinations through the country for motorcycle riding?
Boy, I tell you, I get asked that question almost on a daily basis, right? Because we have been to a lot of places. And always, for me, the Black Hills.
South Dakota, yes,
South
sir.
Dakota. And I'm not necessarily just talking about the bike week, because we really don't get into that too much. I'm really just talking about the riding. The more time, Leslie and I have been going out there now. This will be our 10th or 11th year. So we just really enjoy the riding, and now we're able to do some exploring and see some of the country you normally wouldn't see. And I don't care where you're at in South Dakota, it's some of the best riding that I've seen.
Yes, sir. And I remember when I was detailing coaches about 10 years ago, 2015, I believe Road Hogs had a rally at Elkhorn and Spearfish. And I remember it was so cool seeing all the buses with the stacker trailers roll in. And you guys definitely make a presence everywhere you guys go.
We actually repeated that rally last year because a lot of us were en route to the Prevost 100. And from there, we spent 2 months on the road together doing that trip, man, and it was a lot of fun.
I know you guys know how to have a good time. There's no doubt about that. Now, I know you guys have catered meals up there right now. What all is included in the Road Hogs rally? Are you guys setting up every meal, every event, or how does the scheduling work?
In your rally fee, all your expenses are covered. Your camping is covered, your breakfasts are covered, your lunches are covered, your dinners are covered, your drinks are covered. So all of that is included in your package. So when you come here, you're not paying for a thing except a good time.
Yes, sir. And you guys are going to have, obviously the motorcycle rides are organized. I know you had a comedian last night. What are some of the other fun things you guys do at these Road Hogs rallies?
Safety is always important to us. So each evening we have a safety presentation, from the day's ride. We talk about tomorrow's ride, the rides that we're going to be doing. We get up and we interact with the people. Say, hey, how'd you like that ride today? Is there anything better we could do for it? So interaction with the members is very important to us as well.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with the folks out on YouTube about the Road Hogs rally and this lifestyle?
What I would do if you're a motorcycle enthusiast and or Vanderhaul. Vanderhauls are becoming pretty prominent in our group now. I would go onto the website, check it out, see some of our pictures from past rallies, pick up a call or send us an email and let's see if we can get you into Angel Fire.
Well, Rick, I know you've got an exciting ride today, a lot going on. Really appreciate you. Frank Connick with Liberty Coach. How you doing today, sir?
Excellent. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. A lot of us out there know you from Liberty Coach and everything you've done for the luxury motor coach industry, but you've been riding motorcycles for quite some time, I've heard?
Oh yeah, since I was a little kid on dirt bikes and did some track events on my Suzuki. You've seen that at the dealership a few different times, and then with all the clubs that we belong to with the motor coach industry as well.
Yes, sir. Now, what is it about Road Hogs Motorcycle Club, and what's Liberty Coach's affiliation?
Well, we've been sponsoring the Road Hogs group since 2007, so we've been an integral sponsor of theirs since that time. They do 2 rallies a year. We try and hit each one of those all the time, so we're always there with coaches on display as well as with our service rig as well.
Well, and you're known to throw the best parties in the luxury motor coach industry, but I've heard Road Hogs has some pretty cool parties as well. What are some of the things that you enjoy about the Road Hogs rallies?
They're very well organized. They're run very, very well. The itineraries they do are interesting, where they do the catering across the board. They do a great job with that.
Yes, sir, and I know you've been to the best of the best luxury motor coach destinations around the country. Is there any favorite destination that comes to mind that's one of your favorite Road Hogs rallies destination?
This one here at River Landings has been kind of interesting because of the fact of doing riding in Florida where it's pretty flat. Some of the places that we've been up in Georgia, Tennessee, those areas where there's a lot more turns, the tail of the dragon, that type of environment, those are really cool rallies as well.
And any advice that you would have for someone that's thinking about becoming a member of the Road Hogs?
I would just go ahead and get involved. I mean, the clubs are great way to use your coach and to get involved, meet new people, go to different destinations. And then, of course, you need to have a motorcycle. And they've done some different things here with inviting the Vanderhalls in as well. So we've seen a change in that aspect too. So that's brought some different and new people in also. So it's great.
Yes, sir. And I see you're in one of my favorite Liberty coaches. I believe this is Artist Series number 7, a 2020 triple slide. Is this coach available by chance?
It sure is. It's available. You can see it on our website at libertycoach.com.
Well, sir, I know you're extremely busy this week. Greatly appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
We found the legend, Dean Laux. How you doing, sir? I'll let you take your helmet off.
Good.
There. So we know you've been busy painting turtles, but you still have some time to get out here and ride a little bit?
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, to be with the club and be back down here, at least southern Florida. You know, it's close to home, so it's an easy trip to get here and great group of people.
Now, how long have you been a member of Road Hogs?
I think I just saw the paperwork come through like 2016.
Wow, almost 10 years.
15 or 16, yeah.
Yeah, so what is it about the Road Hogs rallies that you like?
I like to explain to people that when you buy a coach, and if you ride motorcycles, you had any experience at all riding motorcycles, what a great thing to go out and travel around the country at these different events. Show up. There's events throughout the night, every evening. They've got, like last night we had a comedian, 2 nights we had bands. And so it's a fun way to come out and relax with everybody, but then you get to see parts of the country that you normally wouldn't get to see.
Yeah, and are there any favorite destinations? You've been to a lot of Road Hogs rallies over the years. Any favorite Road Hogs destinations that stick out that you enjoy?
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of this one, that this place is kind of rare, Sturgis.
Yes, sir. We've seen you up there. We were up there with you last year, flying around in the helicopter. You definitely had a lot going on up there. What is it that you like about the Road Hogs rallies up in Sturgis?
So there's the Road Hogs rally, and once in a while they'll do it in Sturgis. So then that combines what we're already there for with Liberty Coach, and then a whole different group of people, and the riding out there is impeccable. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, and is there any other favorite parts of the Road Hogs Club that you really enjoy, or what else do you really like about the Road Hogs Club?
Always like the next riding event. Every place is new. It's new and it's different, and so again, just to see the country and in a way that you wouldn't expect. So you've got the Motorcoach, you pack up, you're going to go riding motorcycles. That's not going to be bad in itself. And then you get there, and then there's people that you already know. You've hung around them, they're friends of yours, they call on you, they check on you, and then you go riding with them. And then you come back and you eat dinner and you do it again for like 4 or 5 days. You really can't beat it. If you got a Motorcoach and you like to ride motorcycles, you got to be part of the club.
Yes, sir, absolutely. And is there any advice that you have for someone that's thinking about becoming a member of Road Hogs?
Yeah, call Rick. Rick Smith there. What's your phone number, Rick? One of the great things is having Rick as the president. How many more years are you president, Rick?
Oh, another couple anyway.
Oh, good. All right. Well, Rick's done a great job with the club. Been proactive at making changes and doing some things to keep it current. And one of the new things here is having the Vanderhalls. And so you don't have to have a motorcycle. You could have the Vanderhall, a 3-wheeled motorcycle, and be part of the club and the group and experience the same things.
Yes, sir. What's your favorite bike to ride? I know you've got the BMW. You've got a few BMWs. What's your favorite bike to ride out here?
Well, with Road Hogs, the Hogs almost like the Harley Hog, so you got to bring the Harley out for this one.
Nice, nice. Is this the one you bought in Sturgis last year, I believe?
Yeah, this is the bike we bought in Sturgis and had some work done to it. It's very comfortable, it's smooth, and it's quick. So it fits the criteria.
Well, Dean, I know you guys got a big ride today. Always great to see you, buddy.
Likewise, Andrew. Thank you.
Prevost in the house. Ryan, how you doing today, sir?
Yeah, doing great, Andrew. Thanks.
Yeah, so what all is Prevost's involvement here at the Road Hogs rally?
We're a proud sponsor of them. It's a chance for our customers to get out, enjoy the road, see the country. I mean, that's what our product's built to do. We have our service group that comes out, tries to support them at each rally. It's just a great chance to connect with our customers, get out on the road with them, and a chance for them to use our product and see the new product that our converters are offering.
Absolutely, and I know you're probably having a good time hanging out with this crowd this week.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any favorite parts of the rally that you enjoy from your standpoint?
It's just a great time. You have great people, you get that feedback from them, learn how we can help them, their experiences on the road. For me, it's great to give that feedback to our team and just enjoy our time with them and support them as they're out there and enjoying our product in their lives, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And is there any, certain types of service work or maintenance work that you do do at these rallies, or what's the main type of work that you guys are doing here?
There's only so much you can do like on the ground with them, so if it's bigger jobs, we work with them to schedule them back into our service centers across the U.S. So a lot of times it's something closer to home, but if it's kind of smaller stuff that we can take care of on site, if it's some adjustments or just troubleshooting, electrical stuff, stuff we can tackle there, we'll do what we can on site, and then just support them and getting them set up across our service network, whatever's most convenient for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And anything else you want to share about Prevost with the folks on YouTube?
Our product's built to be out on the road, and clubs like this, they're out on the road enjoying the product. We're out there to support them. The motorcycle clubs are a lot of fun. You're getting out all over the U.S. and Canada. You're taking the Prevosts and your motorhomes out there, and then you're taking your bikes and checking all the back roads around the area. So it's just a great way to see the country and really the way our product was meant to be used.
Absolutely. Well, I know you're really busy this week, but really appreciate your time, sir.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure. We're here with Tina. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Good. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. So you're one of the female members of Road Hogs. What do you like about the Road Hogs rallies?
Just the camaraderie and the fun and getting to see new places.
And is there any favorite destinations that you've visited in your travels?
This is our first rally.
Okay. How has this rally been going so far?
It's really fun. Great weather, great people, great sights to see.
And having the Vanderhall with the motorcycles, how long have you had the Vanderhall for, and how has this treated you?
We've had it for 3 years. We bought it from a friend and we've kind of just used it around town. So when we heard about the Road Hogs, we thought it was a great opportunity to branch out with our Vanderhall riding.
Yes, ma'am. You're about halfway through your first Road Hogs rally. Is there any advice that you have for someone that's maybe thinking about joining Road Hogs?
Join. It's a great group of people. It's really fun, and you get to see new sights and meet new people. It's just a blast.
So it's safe to say that after your first rally, you're a member now, or you're joining?
We are joining, and we'll be back.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Enjoy the ride today.
Thank you.
We found our longtime friend TJ here. TJ, how long have you been rolling with Road Hogs?
Since 2023.
What do you like about Road Hogs rallies?
The people, the events. Rick and Leslie do an amazing job, and just all of the people that ride. It's just like a family you can't even explain. Like a family away from a family.
Absolutely. And is there a favorite destination that you've traveled to in your journeys with Road Hogs?
So we've been to Sturgis a few times, and then this year we also did Yellowstone. That was a great for the bikes, the mountains and the curves and stuff. So I think Yellowstone and Sturgis for sure.
Absolutely. And I know you put a lot of miles on your bus. Yep. You've been all over. I follow your social media. Is there any advice that you have for someone that's thinking about becoming a member of Road Hogs?
Got to try it. At least come for a guest. They allow you, I think, once or twice as a guest. And we were sold the first time. Just meeting people. And, some people don't ride every ride, but it's more or less the events and the after rides and before the rides. I mean, they do an amazing job. They really do.
Awesome. And anything else that you want to share about Road Hogs that you think the folks on YouTube would enjoy knowing?
If you like to ride and you like motor coaches, and I mean, it's the best thing you could do. I mean, and I've been full-time now for 6 years. I wouldn't change it for a thing. And it's mostly because of the family.
Absolutely. TJ, thank you for your time,
No
sir.
problem.
Appreciate it. So we're here with David. David, how long have you been a member with Road Hogs, sir?
I've been with them about 4 years now.
And what do you like about the Road Hogs rallies you do?
Well, it gives me an opportunity to get my coach on the road at least twice a year, as well as get my motorcycle. And I got a couple of them, and get them on the road and just hang out with a bunch of great people.
Are there any favorite destinations that you've visited in the different Road Hogs rallies you've been to?
I gotta think that Kerrville, Texas was one of my favorites. The facility that we had was excellent. The rally master put a great rally on. Food was excellent, and the rides were just unbelievable. Every day we were out traveling around, saw so much. Great speed, rolling hills, just a great time.
And this week in Florida, I know you guys have been busy down here. Are there any favorite activities or favorite moments from this week so far?
Last night we had a great time. We had a comedian come in, and he and I kind of hooked up because I'm originally from New Jersey and so was he. So we just had a blast, and everybody was just rolling on the ground. So really last night's entertainment was fantastic.
Any advice that you might have for someone that's thinking about joining a club like this?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I try to do is to kind of like let folks know that it doesn't matter what kind of motor coach you have, as long as you've got the love for the road and a motorcycle or a Vanderhall. Don't worry about not being part of the group, because everybody here will make you part of the group instantly, and it'll be something that you'll always want to do twice a year. That's probably the advice I can give somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. And anything else about Road Hogs that you want to share with the folks out on YouTube?
Just if you ever thought about owning a motorcycle and have a motor coach, go do it. Go to our website, roadhogsmc.com. Click on the page to be a member or call one of us, and we'll talk to you about it and get you hooked up.
Awesome. Well, David, thank you for your time. Enjoy your ride today, sir.
Thank you.
So we found my good buddy Joe Richardson. I saw your Prevost and Featherlight coming down here a few days ago.
Oh, yeah.
How's this rally been treating you?
It's been really good. Been really good. Everybody's having a good time.
So what is it about the Road Hogs rallies that you enjoy?
I like the people. I mean, I like joining. My dad used to be in the Featherlight Club, motorcycle club, and he kind of passed away, and I kind of just took off where he left off, you know.
You've been to a few Road Hogs rallies now.
Right, I went to Kerrville. That was right down from my house and from San Antonio, and then that wasn't very far to go. That was the shortest one. And then I went to St. Louis, and then I've been here, and then I'm trying to think there was another one too I've been to. I think
Sturgis?
Yeah, Sturgis.
Yeah.
You're right. We're Sturgis.
What's your favorite destination for Road Hogs rally so far?
I like up there, Missouri and stuff, but I'd like to see one up by Branson or something like that. Would be fun. But we're going to Angel Fire in the fall. And there's a lot of good riding up there too.
Oh yeah. Is there any advice for someone that's maybe thinking about joining Road Hogs? Any advice you have for the folks out there?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you get to meet a lot of people, and it's just a good time, you know. And everybody's friendly, and nobody's running around everybody, you know. Everybody's all in single file, and it's a really good time. The dinners are good, everything's catered and everything, and all the events is good. It's a lot of fun.
Anything else you want to share with the folks on YouTube?
No.
Appreciate your time, Joe. Enjoy your ride, sir. Thank you. So the Road Hogs are out riding in Florida right now, but a huge thanks to Rick Smith and the Road Hogs for having us out today. We greatly appreciate all of you and hope you're all having a great day.